If this is one of those days, I'm really glad you're here. This is Kallaborate, where joy becomes your foundation. Not the loud kind of joy, but the kind you build, piece by piece, after life changes everything. I'm Francine, and I'm walking this with you. There's something that happens after everything shifts. It's not just your world that changes, it's your relationships too. It's how you relate, it's how you trust, it's how safe it feels to let people close. And you might notice it in ways that feel confusing at first. You might feel more guarded and not know why. You might feel disappointed more easily. You might feel tired just thinking about explaining yourself. If any of that feels familiar, nothing is wrong with you. And sometimes that's the part you don't expect. The people you thought you could count on don't always show up the way you expected. Sometimes it's not just that they didn't show up, it's that what they said or didn't say made it even harder. There were moments where I realized I couldn't go back to who I was with them because I wasn't that person anymore. That's a kind of pain people don't talk about very often. There were people in my life that I thought I could count on. In one of the hardest moments, they didn't show up the way I needed. And I didn't always know how to explain what I needed. I just knew something was missing. Some stepped back. Some stayed silent. Some said things that made it even harder to carry what I was already holding. I learned something hard. Connection doesn't always disappear all at once. Sometimes it thins. Sometimes it changes shape. Sometimes it asks you to stop pretending things feel the same. There was another layer to this too. Even inside my own family, grief didn't look the same. My son, he was grieving too, but not in the same way I was. And for a while, I didn't understand that. I was carrying it one way, he was carrying it another. And somewhere in between, it felt like we were missing each other. Not because the love wasn't there, but because grief doesn't move the same in different people. That can feel like distance. That can feel like disconnection. Even when you're both standing in the same loss. At the same time, there were people who stepped in. My younger sister, she met me exactly where I was. not ahead of me, not trying to pull me forward. She would sit with me, hold my hand, listen, really listen. And sometimes we would just cry together. No fixing, no answers, just being there. My husband, steady, present, even while he was grieving too. There were moments where we didn't have words. We would just hold each other. And somehow that said everything. Sometimes connection doesn't come back through words. It comes back through presence. Connection after something like this looks quieter, more intentional, more honest. It's not loud or constant, but when it's there, you feel it. It might look like sitting next to someone in silence, recognizing who feels steady, even when they don't show it the same way you do. Noticing for the first time what your body relaxes into and what it braces against. Relearning connection starts there, while listening to yourself. If it's okay, I want to invite you into a small noticing. Think of one person, just one, who feels safe enough right now. Not perfect, just safe. If no one comes to mind, that's okay too. Sometimes the first safe connection is learning how to sit with yourself differently. This is part of how joy begins to rebuild. Not through forcing closeness, not through pretending things don't hurt, but through choosing what's real, what's steady, what's honest. Joy doesn't come back through noise. It comes back through trust. Joy is not something I lost. It's something I rebuilt. There are people we carry with us who are still part of that connection. Sometimes learning to reconnect also means learning how to be with what we've been through in a different way. That's where we're going next. If things feel different, if people feel different, if connection feels harder, you're not doing it wrong. You're learning how to trust connection again, one moment at a time. You're learning how to rebuild it in a way that's real. If this is one of those moments where something felt a little more understood. I'm really glad we found each other. We're going to keep walking through this, one conversation at a time. I see you. If you're rebuilding, one piece at a time, follow Kallaborate wherever you listen to podcasts and be part of the conversations ahead.